This is the online campaign ad on the Go for Zero website from the IBSR. The online bannering campaign, some few examples. Facebook campaign, so very large focus also on social media. The print ads in the motorcycle press. The print ads in the regular press, so newspapers, national newspapers, and the messages via the MCC members and on the websites of the Motorcycle Action Group and FEDEMOT, the regional road safety organizations for motorcyclists. Some field events at motorcyclists events with an info stand and an action in which you could have your photo taken, and it was then uploaded into the campaign visual. Field events are on the total filling stations, so those field events are targeted towards the regular car drivers with flyers being sampled, a gadget, a key hanger with the campaign logo, and also some explanation on the reason why there are more motorcyclists on the road at the time of the campaign. So the campaign was started in March, and so it's important to keep an eye open for the motorcyclists. The second campaign I want to present you is a Walloon campaign in the south region of Belgium called Don't Spoil Your Pleasure, Keep Your Sensations Under Control. The briefing of that campaign was, it was organized by the Regional Road Administration together with the Walloon Road Safety Agency, and it was sponsored by a local radio station and an insurance company. The main message is to not spoil your pleasure and not to drive too fast, to keep your sensations under control. The campaign mainly talks about risky behavior, namely speeding, sensation seeking, and overconfident riding. It talks expressly to motorcyclists, specifically weekend leisure riders. So we've got quite some focus concerning target group there. The tone of voice is warning, informative. It focused on use of billboards along the road and field actions also, and it ran last year. It went also combined with infrastructure measures, so especially the underrun protection and guidelines for infrastructure managers. But that is a regional policy regarding motorcyclists. 300 billboards placed along the road network in Wallonia with this message. So don't, control your sensations and don't go speeding, especially in risky areas. The field actions were focused on those identified high-risk areas, mainly routes preferred by tourists with many hairpin bends in the Ardennes, for example. And there was a collaboration for these field actions with the motorcyclist associations. Motorcyclists talking to other motorcyclists about the risks on the road. A leaflet was distributed with 10 golden rules for safe riding. And also some permanent warning panels were put on high-risk stretches on these tourist roads, together with an awareness raising and enforcement campaign by the local police. And lastly, there was also a GPS app, let's say, from 3P GPS, which is a Walloon GPS provider, which gave a warning when entering a high-risk area. The last campaign I want to present you is Ready to Ride. It's a campaign in Flanders, the north part of Belgium, regarding safe riding courses. It's a campaign by the VSV, Flemish Foundation for Traffic, for which I work, and the Regional Road Administration, sponsored again by HS Insurance Company. The main message there is to offer your loved one an 8-hour driving course or riding course to develop his or her defensive riding skills by means of a gift voucher that family or friends could buy for their loved one or their friend. The campaign talks about defensive riding skills as essential skills to prevent accidents and the possibility to buy this gift voucher for this 8-hour riding training. It's expressly dedicated towards the motorcyclists' peers, the wives, the husbands, and friends or children, and the tone of voice is humoristic and tongue-in-cheek, and it was focused on motorcycling magazines, general magazines, and online. It started in 2011 and it is still running at this time. So the media were a 30-second radio spot on national radio, print ads as well in the general press as in motorcycling magazines, posters and a leaflet which were distributed in driving schools, and online, online messages via Facebook and Google AdWords, and also a banner campaign to guide people to the campaign website readytowrite.be. The principle, of course, is always to incite the motorcyclist peers to offer a gift voucher for a defensive driving or riding course. This is the print advertisement showing on the left side you see the wife of a motorcyclist saying, "Honey, you're not going to ride until your technique is 100% safe." So it's humoristic, it's tongue-in-cheek really. And the right visual says the children of the motorcyclist saying, "Daddy, you're not going to ride until you're really a very defensive rider." Online, the website looks like this with the campaign image central, and this is also the image which was used in the online bannering campaign. And this is the gift voucher that people can buy on the website, and on that website you can also book a riding course in a region of your choice. Now, the conclusions from this, that segmentation is part or should be part of a more global approach. It is a good thing to segment your target audience for your campaign, but it should be part of a more global approach, namely a stepwise procedure to design campaigns, which we also call the CAST model. CAST was a European research project on campaigns and efficient road safety campaigns, which ran from 2007 until 2009, and of which the results are still available at the CAST website, the address you see below. And in fact, segmentation is part of the situation analysis you should do before undertaking a campaign. You should also try to figure out what is exactly the target group and which segment you should be targeting with your message. Otherwise, it's quite impossible to design effective road safety messages. Segmentation is, by the CAST project, is identified as a means to enhance the campaign effectiveness, because the research on a large database of road safety campaigns has shown that there are more chances of success if a campaign has a well-defined target audience, together with campaigns which are focused on personal communication, for example, field actions, campaigns who combine rational and emotional elements, focus on social norms rather than on what's prohibited, focus on detection risk rather than the risk of getting harmed in an accident, etc., etc. So these are the findings from this CAST project. I just wanted to point out that segmentation is really a useful tool if you want to create effective road safety campaigns. Thank you.